Come December 13th, 2013, should the government digital migration plan proceed as is, 90% of Kenyans will be unable to view their favorite local channels. This is because the switch to digital will entail the mandatory use of set-top boxes to convert the signal from analog to digital to access channels on the digital platform. Now here's the catch. Only 26,000 set-top boxes are universal. That means they can access all local stations. And so for the estimated 8 million TV owners in Kenya, they will use different sets of set-top boxes, and they're not free. And because it is possible different local stations will broadcast from different signal carriers controversially licensed by the government, it will mean a viewer may have to purchase as many as 3 set-top boxes, each at approximately 5,000 Kenya shillings. That means you will pay about 15,000 Kenya shillings, and besides, there will be an additional monthly subscription fee. So when the consumers' lobby group COFEC and West Media sought to be enjoined in the case, these are some of the things they were considering. What this means is that they are now part of an application by national media houses, Royal Media Services, Nation Media Group, and Standard Group in their application. Now, the 3 national media houses want the process put on hold, arguing they stand to suffer huge financial loss if the government goes ahead with its plan to switch off all analog TV frequencies in Nairobi and its environs starting December the 13th. How? Well, the government has issued a license to 4 companies, 3 of whom are foreign, while the other, KBC, is in partnership with another foreign firm to distribute the signal and licenses, and thereby effectively locking out local media houses that had also applied for the license and signal distribution rights. The local media has raised concerns that placing a key national asset predominantly in the hands of foreigners poses strategic and sovereignty concerns. Fundamentally, the media houses have also pointed out that the government move essentially contravenes Article 34 of the Constitution that gives the right to establishment. The question is, how are the media houses set to migrate without the necessary licenses and signals? And why such a vital resource is being placed at the control of foreigners? The main media stations are also worried that the rushed migration will cause them major financial losses, as it will force them to invest in new technology while abandoning current transmission infrastructure costing billions of shillings. The question is, why can't they be granted the digital transmission license to enable them upgrade their current systems, thereby saving on already existing investments? The application was filed as urgent to stop the service providers from using their licenses or agents from broadcasting, distributing, and interfering with their programs, copyrighted material, and productions, which would then infringe on the intellectual property of the petitioner. So here's what the media houses are proposing: that they be allowed to be given the licenses and signals, and that the government put the migration on hold until 30th June 2014. This will include time for the government to make arrangements to subsidize the set-top boxes and to allow the infrastructure be set in place, and that instead of rushing the digital migration, a dual elimination process should be used. This will mean that the digital and analog signals will run concurrently as the framework is put in place. It is important to note that the switch-off should not be implemented before a sufficient number of television viewers have acquired the universal set-top boxes. If not, Kenya is likely to go the way of Tanzania, that began the migration on 31st December 2013, but halted the second phase since 50% of Tanzanian TV owners could not access the TV services. The same in South Africa, where the subsidizing of set-top boxes halted the process. The case on whether the digital migration process will occur or not will be heard and a determination made on the 6th of December 2013. Willis Raburu, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.